Due to its integration with the U.S. Federal Reserve, the Hbar cryptocurrency has seen a 13% increase in value. This raises the question of what lies ahead for Hedera. The price of Hbar exhibits bullish signs as it surpasses resistance levels in both the long-term and short-term relative strength indexes for the week and the day. Despite the optimistic outlook, RSI indicators exhibit a bullish trend that provides support for the ongoing upward movement towards the subsequent resistance zone. Price prediction: if the daily closing price falls below 0.057, an initial retracement will occur before the upward trend resumes. The price of Hbar has surpassed a long-term and short-term diagonal resistance line. On August 14, a substantial increase was observed. The bullish trend is supported by the price action and indicator readings observed across multiple timeframes, thereby bolstering the ongoing upward movement. At the beginning of February, Hedera initiated a long-term reversal as the price of Hbar broke through a resistance line that had persisted for 511 days. After the historical zenith of 0.584 was reached in September of 2021, the aforementioned line was drawn. Recent action by the U.S. Federal Reserve to integrate drop into Fed's use of Hedera's technology to facilitate expedited micropayments may account for the price increase. The occurrence of breakouts from enduring structure indicates that the preceding correction has ended and a new directional movement has begun. Despite this, the Hbar token was unable to maintain its upward trajectory as the stock encountered rejection at the horizontal resistance level of 0.090 depicted by the red icon during the week of the breakdown. As a result, the asset's value declined to a minimum of 0.040 in the month of June. Consequently, the price began an ascent and has subsequently demonstrated a consistent upward trend. The current price of Hbar is above the horizontal support area of 0.050, and it is expected that this area will act as a support level. The weekly relative strength index RSI indicates an optimistic outlook for the continuation of the uptrend. Index of relative strength: the relative strength index RSI is a popular momentum indicator utilized by traders to assess the prospective overbought or oversold conditions of a market. It aids in the decision-making process regarding whether to accumulate or sell a particular asset with a value above 50. Coupled with a positive trajectory, they suggest a prevalent trend favorability for optimistic. Inversely, market sentiment values below 50 indicate an adverse scenario. The indicator exhibits an ascending trend and surpasses the 50 threshold, represented by a green circle. These observations indicate the existence of an optimistic trend. Thus, the upward trend is anticipated to continue until reaching the subsequent resistance level of $0.090. Price prediction for Hbar: imminent acceleration and rate of increase. The daily period technical analysis is consistent with the favorable analysis observed on the weekly time frame. There are two primary causes for this occurrence. Initially, on June 20, the price of Hbar broke through a shorter-term, declining resistance line. In addition, the price exhibited an upward movement above the horizontal resistance level of $0.057, confirming this level as a support zone. The daily relative strength index RSI is currently above 50 and exhibiting an upward trajectory, indicating a bullish market trend, despite encountering a minor barrier at $0.074. Despite the optimistic Hbar price forecast, if the closing price falls below 0.057, the current upward trend will be rendered meaningless, and it is possible for the price to drop to the level. The cryptocurrency market is buzzing with activity. Bitcoin is currently the most valuable cryptocurrency with a market cap of $573 billion and a ranking of number 1 on CoinMarketCap. In this Bitcoin price prediction, everyone wants to know where BTC is headed in the near future. Jake Clayton, former director of the SEC, discusses the evolution of the crypto market and how individuals can purchase Bitcoin. Jake Clayton, a former head of the Securities and Exchange Commission, recently appeared on CNBC and discussed how crypto regulations are evolving and how individuals can obtain Bitcoin. Clayton remarked that the crypto market has evolved from its speculative beginnings to a more mature state that attracts institutional players and provides a range of products. He noted that small investors now have greater direct access to Bitcoin, indicating a shift away from surrogate assets. Clayton also discussed how difficult it is for regulators to determine which cryptocurrencies should be considered securities and how important it is to have clear rules that balance innovation and investor protection. Former SEC Chair Jake Clayton's views on how crypto regulation is changing and how more people are gaining access to Bitcoin demonstrate how the cryptocurrency market is changing, which affects its growth. How much will Bitcoin cost from a technical standpoint? The BTC/USD pair continues to trade in a sideways market between 29.630 and 29.200. The technical outlook for Bitcoin has not changed. A 4-hour chart analysis reveals that Bitcoin is in a neutral trading position and is having difficulty breaking through the 29,600 resistance level. There is a possibility that the price could reach $30,200 if a bullish rise surpasses $29,600. The technical outlook for Bitcoin has not changed, according to a 4-hour chart analysis, as its support remains robust near the 29,200 mark. Bitcoin price prediction as BTC jumps 2% in 24 hours, time to buy? The recent 2% rise in the price of Bitcoin in just 24 hours has made people wonder what it might mean for buyers. As the market continues to change, the question arises, does this rise mean that now is a good time to think about buying Bitcoin? We should find out. Michael Saylor's thoughts on the future of Bitcoin integration. In a recent radio interview, Michael Saylor, CEO of MicroStrategy, talked about how he sees the growing trend of big companies adopting Bitcoin and making it the center of their business. Saylor stressed that third parties and businesses will always be a part of the Bitcoin ecosystem. He said that as Bitcoin becomes more common in society, different ways to use it will come up, and a one-size-fits-all solution may not work. Saylor gave 3 main reasons why the Bitcoin space needs custodians: a technical, politics, and it's only. Saylor agreed that, from a political point of view, some government structures might make it necessary to rely on third-party guardians. On the technical side, he understood that Layer 3 third parties like Bank of America and Apple help make mobile crypto transfers work. Saylor also said that it might be safer for some people, like the elderly or those